What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Freeform Tay, and we back again with another haircutting video. And today we got a tapered fro, so let's jump right into it. So first I start with my 1.5, all the way open, and I'm just debulking and creating that angle and that shape of the fro that I want. So, I'm coming about a 45-degree angle, and I'm just knocking that hair down, knocking it loose, and trying to make it smooth as possible, creating that shape for that taper. Okay, now we about to set our first guideline. I set it about top of the tip of the ear, and I just balled it out and get ready to get the fading. So next, I come with my 1.5 again, all the way open, and I debulk going up now. Now it's time to get them hairs out for that taper and, make it smooth as possible. You don't got to go too hard, just like nice and smooth and flick of the wrist. Now we got the Andis Masters all the way open, and we're creating the second guideline, which is about a 1/2 inch. Now we come with the wall singers all the way closed, and we just start taking out the bottom of that line, fading it into that taper. Now we all the way open, and then we go halfway. And we just, keep smoothing out that line, making sure that taper and that blend is nice and tight. Okay, now we got the 1.5 back on the wall magic clips. We got it all the way open, and we going up about 1 inch. And we creating another guideline, but we still debulking, basically smoothing out that area for that one all the way open that we come with next. Here comes the one guard on the magic clips all the way open, and now we blending now. Now it's time to blend after we did all that debulking. Now it's time to use the corners of that blade and just blend and smoothing out that fade and get it right. And like I said, you don't have to go real hard on the taper, just go light-handed and just get it out. It's gonna come out, and just use the corners of the blade and it'll come out real perfect. Play with that lever all the way open, halfway, and all the way closed. It's gonna come out perfect. Okay, now I come with my masters all the way open with the purple zero guard on there, and I just go from open halfway to close, and I just use the corners of the blade to smoothen out that blend to get that line ready for when I use the masters with no guard. And here it come right here, masters no guard all the way open, and there we go. We go from the last notch, the 4th notch, and then the 3rd notch, and we just blending out, making it smooth. Now it's time to come with that 2 guard all the way open, and we just, blending up and out. Not pushing it too high like a high top, but at a 45-degree angle, just blending out, debulking that area for that 1.5, and here it go. Okay, now we got the 1.5 guard all the way open, and now we blending again. And we, playing with the lever and getting that line out. And when you debulk, trust me, when you do all them steps to debulk, it makes that blend much easier to obtain. So just, take the steps, take the time, and trust me, your blend's gonna come out pretty nice with these steps. Now we come back underneath again to knock out a little bit of that bulk with that 1 guard all the way open on the magic clips, and we just use the corners of the blade. And it's coming out pretty good, man. It look a little funky right now, but once we done, you're gonna see why I take all those steps and do all of this debulking and these little steps. All right, now we just come with the clipper over comb, put it at angle at a 45-degree angle and hit all the hair sticking out the bottom of the comb right there on that solid part. And the clipper over comb is important because you don't have to, go grab another guard and push the fade up or whatever. You just hit what you need to hit, and trust me, this will eliminate some steps for you. All right, now we debulking that hairline in the front, tapering it down. Like I said, when you do these steps, it'll make your hairline last a bit longer, the client's hairline. You don't want none of that hangover, or when they get in the shower and wet their hair, now it looks like they didn't get a haircut. You want to debulk. So when you put them liners on there, just hit it solid and crispy. Okay, now we to, what everybody like to see. Everybody's favorite part is that front line, And like I did on the back, I just tap and go. You see how crispy that is? When you just take those steps, you knock that hair off the front hairline, and your clippers don't even got to fight. It's just going. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, just take them steps, man. It ain't gonna hurt you. Don't be trying to be too quick on these cuts. It's, your clients will love it when you take that little extra time, them extra little seconds and minutes, to get them right. They'll appreciate it in the long run. Trust me. Like I said, just tap and go. Look at that. And see, on his side right here, the side that I'm on, the hair grows towards the back, but I don't have to, push it back because I took all them steps and got all of that hair out of there. So now I just got to tap and go. And on these C, people call it the Chicago C, or your C cups or whatever. I don't know what you want to call it, but the curve, just use the curve and use the tip of your blade on there, and just go around like a pencil. Same thing on the other side, man. It's nothing to it when you take them steps. You just hit it with them liners. It's bam. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna come with a razor, after this, but yeah, you just hit it, man. You might not even need no razor. I like to use a razor just to make the hairline last longer, but I don't even have to use it because I took all these steps, man. And it's just a little extra work, man. Like I'm saying, it's just a little extra work and effort that your clients appreciate. Look at that. Come on, man. Get you some sharp, like I said, sharp blades on them liners and be gone. You're off in the wind. Your blades don't even have to be all the way like super zero gapped because of the steps you took. Okay, before we get to the razor, I comb the hair out because I'm about to shape it up. Take like an inch or two off the fro, to the client's desired length, but trying to shape it up and make it even as possible, because when you hit it with the sponge, even though it's a like a nappy fro or a curly fro, you still want it to be nice and even, so it won't be looking like certain parts is way higher than others and stuff like that. So you want to smooth out the top of that fro and try to get it as even as possible. I like to compare it to like the microphones. You want to look like that microphone look like Steve Harvey used to have. You know what I'm saying? So you do that and then hit it with the sponge. It's easy. Like I said, you want everything to be pretty much tapered down, debulk. That's all basically a haircut is debulking. And while I'm finishing this up, go follow me on IG at Cuts by Tay. I'm gonna have the name of my bio at the end of this video, but go follow me on there. Contact me if you're in the Bay Area to get a haircut. If you need a haircut, just let me know. I got you. I try to find some time for you, but just hit me up, man, on IG, or I'll slide you my number or whatever, and we'll make it happen. So now we come with the razor, add a little bit of gel to it. You could do a dry shave if your client's skin is, up for the task, but, I always like to add some gel so it makes, the blade easier to glide, and, just use the corners of that blade around them curves, and you good, man. Hit this, stretch the skin, of course, so you don't nick the skin or cut the skin, and you good to go. Just like I said, man, just nice and smooth, not rough, not hard, just nice and smooth. Same thing on the other side, add the gel, stretch the skin, nice and smooth. Use the back corner of that blade, and there you go. Combed out the front of his hairline a little bit. I noticed that it was still a lot of hair that would hang over, so picked up the liners and hit it again, Make sure you check your work, like it's math class. Check your work, make sure that everything checks out, before you let that client out that chair, because this is your work, and people will critique you on it. That's how it go. And there you go. Just hit it again. Bing bang, All right, y'all, that's pretty much the end of the cut. Now I hit it with the sponge. You put a little product in there if you want to. Hit it with some water or whatever. And you just, swirl it out. Go in the direction the hair grows. And that's it, man. That's it. It's been good. It's your boy Freeform Tay. And I'm going to come out with some more videos for y'all. I'm going to keep bringing them. I'll holla.